Uteachel channel presents.
Hello everybody, this is Uteachel channel. My name is Kirill and today I will teach you how to cook passive voice. So let's start it. Let's go! So, first of all, we need to take some important ingredients. To cook a delicious passive voice, I would really need a soup bowl. I will put it here and then I will need to take some ingredients. So, what I have here, let's look. First of all, I will need the verb 3 or verb with a D. Let's put it inside. The second thing I would need is a scoop of to be verb. Let's put inside. And the last ingredient is tense flavor. I can take present, past, future, continuous, or perfect. Let's put it inside. And now we need to boil it. Also, don't forget to add some salt and pepper. And yeah, one more interesting ingredient. We also will need some olive oil. That's nice. That's gonna be delicious. Alright, now let's boil to the very end. And so, the secret of cooking is putting and serving the ingredients in the right positions. If we want to make a dish about the house and something happened with this house in time, and we want to say this in present simple, we should use, first of all, the verb to be, and secondly, we use the main verb. Pay attention that we use this in the correct grammar. So, as it is present simple, we use is. And we use the third form of the verb in every sentence of the passive. And finally, we say, the house is built in time. And if you want to make the dish using the past simple with the same house, you would use the verb to be in the past form. It's going to be was. And the same part, we're going to use the main verb in the third form. And that's going to be the house was built in time. That's the past simple. However, when you serve the future simple, you must remember about the 3 ingredients. So we say the house, then we say will, but after that we have to say will and be, and finally the main verb in the third form. So we say the house will be built in time. That's how we use passive in the future simple. Another tense in the passive voice which requires 3 ingredients is present continuous. So it must go the house is, and after that we need to use the continuous form of the verb to be, and we say the house is being, and finally we say the house is being built. So that's the 3 ingredients here. The house is being built in time, and this is the present continuous in the passive. Well, the following point, when you cook something in the past continuous, you also use the house, then you say was, after that you need to serve the word being, and finally the main verb in the third form, and we say something like the house was being built in time, and that is the past continuous in the passive. Talking about the present perfect tense, we have to use auxiliary verb has, the house has, then we need to use the third form of the verb, and that must be to be verb, so we use been, and we say the house has been, and finally our main verb in the third form, and that's going to be the house has been built in time. That's the present perfect. If we talk about the past form, that's going to be auxiliary had. After that we say had been, and finally we're going to say built. So this is the past perfect. The house had been built in time before something else happened. And one of the most complicated here, that's about the future perfect, because in the future perfect we have to serve the several garnishes at the same moment. We say the house will, and then we have to serve something like have, will have, and then we say the third form of the verb to be, and we're gonna say been. And finally, we use the main verb in the third form, and that's going to be will have been built in time. The house will have been built in time, and this is the passive future perfect. Concerning all other possible tenses, there are no options. All the tenses has been mentioned in this recipe.
So that's all, guys, about the passive voice. As they say, bon appetit. See you. Hey guys, if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it, don't forget to press the likes and the bell. See you at the lessons.